talent of America is why we are exceptional. Focus on humans. Focus on their education and their culture and their development and their curiosity and their energy and their tenacity and so forth, and help them with the various travails that happen in life. Focus on the humans of America. It's the only answer.
You know, you're a great leader. You've been a great mentor to me and friend. And you're an incredible coach. And I think, I've read some books on some of the people who coached you. What's the coaching habit that you think you consistently use to raise the level of the team?
So I wrote a book about, so I had a coach named
This is
Bill
the book
Campbell.
I read, by the way.
Yeah, that's right. We actually talked about it. I had a coach named Bill Campbell. And when I started at Google, the venture capitalist John Doerr said, you need a coach. And I said, I'm a big boy. I've run a lot of companies. I don't need a coach. And he said to me, do tennis players have coaches?
Absolutely.
And I knew he had trapped me, right? Because the answer is, of course, they do, even though they may not be as good as the actual tennis player. Coaches do different things. And so we hired, or retained, if you will, Bill Campbell for free, became my best friend at the time. And what he coached was not an individual, but a team. And the thing I learned from Bill is, as a CEO, you manage the team. You don't manage the individuals. And you work on the team dynamics, but fundamentally it's a team sport. He was a football coach, and not a particularly good one, but he was an extraordinary human leader. And there's a book, $1 Trillion Coach. If we were to write the book today, he died, unfortunately, some years ago, it would be called the $7 Trillion Coach, because he was the coach for Apple and Google. Think about it.
I think he was a Princeton coach, right? Yep.
Columbia. His winning record was terrible.
Like 0-10 or something like that, yeah.
So, but leadership, but I now understand that I needed coaching, my team needed coaching, and the way I manage is I manage as sort of CEO and coach. And you watch what's going on, and you try to get people to work together. And there are various techniques, like tell the people who talk too much to let the people who don't talk as much talk more. I mean, stuff like that.
You know, I also didn't believe that much in coaching, and my coach is probably somewhere here in the audience, Louis Araujo. I don't know if Louis is here somewhere. There he is. There's my coach right there. He's a great guy. So for someone that's starting out in tech, what's sort of the mindset or the practice that you think is going to compound the most over the next decade?
So if you look at success, it's a combination of intelligence, that is, ability to do the work, and grit. And I would add intelligence, grit, and curiosity. When I was young, I was a sponge for everything, because I didn't seem to know anything, or I thought I knew nothing. And the internet had not really been invented yet. It was just getting started. And so we didn't have the resources we have today. If I were a 16 or 18-year-old or 20-year-old, whatever, right now, I would be online all the time just learning, because I would be curious, and I want to know everything. Mayor, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your family. Tell me what you do. How did you get here? What are the problems?